and welcome to this very special show. आज हम Colgate Palmolive India के headquarters आए for the first time in Mumbai, and we are going to understand Colgate Palmolive India strategy from none other than the MD and the CEO. जी हाँ, मैं बात कर रही हूँ प्रभा नरसिम्हन की. हमारे साथ यहाँ at the headquarters celebrating the brand day as we call it. प्रभा, पहले तो मैं दर्शकों को आपके बारे में बताना चाहूँगी. It's very very important that they should know आपका जो 25 years का एक्सपीरियंस है इन दिस स्पेस. आपने 14 साल HUL में काम किया है, लीड किया है मैनी ग्रेट कैंपेन, सम वंडरफुल वर्क दैट यू हैव डन देयर. लीडरशिप टीम का भी आप हिस्सा रह चुकी हैं. अब एक साल से कोलगेट पामोलिव में यू हैव बीन रियली टेकन द रेन्स एंड ड्राइविंग सम ग्रेट स्ट्रैटेजी. ऑफ कोर्स प्रभा ने अपनी पढ़ाई IIM बैंगलोर एंड मेलबर्न बिजनेस स्कूल से की है. So this is the profile that I could talk about. There's so much more I can still go on. But Prabha, thank you so much. आपने हमारे समय दिया और हमसे बात की यहाँ आज with this brand day messaging जो आपने बताई. और अब एक साल से आपने जब से यहाँ पर एक तरह से समझा बिजनेस को, you settle down well. क्या मैसेज देना चाहते हैं फॉर द ग्रुप, फॉर द ब्रांड जिसकी एग्जिस्टेंस 200 साल पुरानी है इन न्यूयॉर्क सिटी, इंडिया में 1937 से, अ बिग हाउस होल्ड ब्रांड. अब क्या हम देखेंगे नया कोलगेट में आपके आने के बाद?
Firstly, Swati, thank you very much for the very kind introduction and welcome to Brand Days. Actually, the idea of Brand Days is for us to be able to talk to India about what matters to Colgate India. And what matters to Colgate India is really, firstly, improving the oral health of this country and doing that through the best-in-class science-backed tech products that we have. I'm not sure if you know, but Colgate Palmolive globally is the biggest investor in oral health understanding and in the science of oral care. And we bring that to bear in India through our products. And we thought this was a great opportunity for us to show that. And then talk a little bit about all of our brands, what benefits they stand for, and how they deliver to those, and show a little bit of the communication and the work that we do in the rest of the functions.
Okay, wonderful. So clearly आपने बताया कि there is a market, there is a potential, there is a lot of penetration that's still left in the country for improving oral health care. आप already #1 brand है. Now, what is the onus on you? How do you see yourself grow, evolve, become big? क्या targets हैं for the company that you have set out for your own self and take it to the next level? Because you're already #1, right?
Absolutely, and it's great to be #1, and this is an amazing brand. But I think the first thing is that oral care penetration in this country actually is near universal. So everybody has a toothbrush at home and everybody has toothpaste at home. It's the usage that we need to drive. So as some numbers, only 20% of urban consumers brush their teeth twice a day, which your dentist will tell you to do, and only about half of rural consumers brush their teeth even daily. So moving these two numbers of consumption is really the first part of our strategy, and that I think is the core foundation on which our growth is built.
Okay, sure. So really going out there, expanding your base is what you're looking at to start with. इस वक्त अगर हम आपके थोड़ा सा समझे in terms of numbers, rural versus urban penetration कितना है for your brand? What is the scope that you have to grow from here? आपने अभी जो पिछले numbers आए थे, they were amazing, excellent numbers, clearly beating the street estimates. तो margins जो 30% plus है, क्या ये sustainable रहने वाले हैं? कैसे देख रहे हैं business outlook?
So firstly, as we see, Colgate is the single most penetrated FMCG brand.
Yes.
So whether it is urban or it is rural, 9 out of 10 homes will have a Colgate product in their home at least once a year. It is, and it is a legacy that we are very, very proud to hang on to.
Sure.
So our job is really to keep moving the consumption up. From the perspective of what and how we do in terms of driving consumption, it's really about moving the behavior of consumers to getting them to brush either daily or brush twice a day. So that's really our thinking on this. To answer your question on margins, this has been a truly profitable company and it continues to be a profitable company. But our focus is about not as much about driving the profitability as it is driving profitability through growth. So the idea will be for us to drive top line growth, which then allows us to funnel that back into the really good gross margins that we have, and then invest behind our brands to drive more top line growth.
Investments की आपने बात की, and clearly it is the growth driven margin strategy as you said. So investments अब हम आपकी कहाँ देखेंगे, कितना आपने war chest रखा है for possible acquisitions, M&A, is that a part of the strategy?
So the first part of our investment is really supporting our 3 key core brands, some of which we've been seeing in the background as we've been walking, which is Colgate Strong Teeth, Colgate Active Salt, and Colgate Max Fresh. The second part of our war chest is really about driving premiumization. We have some fantastic products with the absolute latest technology in oral care, like Visible White, which was launched last year, or Colgate Total, which is the world's #1 germ-fighting toothpaste, or even PerioGuard, which is a bundle for gum. So we have a lot of stuff that's happening that's more premium. And then, of course, we have this task of diversifying beyond oral care, so selling personal care.
Yes.
So our name is Colgate Palmolive. So we have 2 brands in our name. The second brand is Palmolive. It's a little bit of an underserved equity at the moment, but 2 out of 3 consumers in India know this brand.
Yeah.
So
that's
awareness is there.
Awareness is there.
Correct. But we just need to build on that awareness.
Okay, so I understand the pillars for your growth strategy is now Colgate को आपको और बढ़ाना है, penetration करना है. दोनों brands के लिए एक अच्छी बात ये है that people are aware as you said. Palmolive का आपने जो बात किया personal care segment में अब आप जो push कर रहे हो growth, वहाँ पर क्या exactly आप देख रहे हो from where you are right now to where you want to go?
So we are very small at the moment. We operate in the body wash and the hand wash category, which is where we will continue to operate because that's where we have the rights to win, and that's where the brand has the strength. Absolutely. What we intend to do is to invest more money behind better quality products. Our products are already best in class. We intend to bring in more of our global range in Palmolive, and then invest money on advertising to drive awareness of it. Because truly, if once you've bathed with Palmolive, it's difficult to bathe with anything else.
Okay. Okay. So you are going to bring in more products in the portfolio, जो आपके international या global setup में है. Competition obviously India में बहुत ही strong है. Personal care space में तो you are seeing a lot of new entrants, lot of celebrities. यहाँ पर you know brand loyalty बहुत बड़ा role play करती है. तो because ये competition एक तरह से आपको beat करना होगा, उसको आप कैसे देखते हो? तो will you go very slow and step by step? और जो आप range मंगाने की बात कर रहे हो from global, वो कौन से products होंगे? Which segment are we talking about?
So in Palmolive, our intention is to play in body wash and hand wash and stay committed to that. So the product ranges will come in that range. As far as competition is concerned, my understanding of the FMCG space is really, it's all about really simple things, a better quality product at the right price, available in the right place. And those are the fundamentals that we will focus on, whether it's Colgate or whether it's Palmolive.
M&A के point of view से आप क्या देखते हो? कहाँ gaps हैं जहाँ आप fill in करना चाहोगे?
So we certainly have an opportunity. Like you said, the market is huge. There are lots of brands out there, and we're always looking for M&A or inorganic opportunities to grow. Colgate Palmolive is also looking at those opportunities. I'm not at liberty to say, obviously, what are the specifics, but it's certainly on our radar.
Oh, nice. So segments. I would just want to understand कहाँ पे आपको gaps दिख?
I think we're just interested in anything that is outside the world of oral care, where we have, I think we have a very strong position. We're looking for opportunities to diversify outside the world of oral care.
Wonderful. Market cap is about 54,000 odd crores right now. आपके पास इस वक्त cash कितना है books पर? Deployment of that, can you just share?
We are actually a very strong balance sheet company, debt free.
Yes.
And so funding of inorganic growth is not the issue. It's the question of us finding the right target that fits with what we want to do and fits with our strategic intent.
आज हम बात कर रहे हैं आपसे. आपने 1 साल से इस कंपनी में आए हैं. अगले साल तक कहाँ पहुँचेगी ये कंपनी आपके ग्रोथ के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से, आपके अपनी योर पर्सनल टारगेट?
So I think it's truly a privilege to work on a brand that is a household name in this country, and what we would like to do is to really double down on the growth trajectory that we've been delivering and the momentum that we are building, and make sure that we continue to be a very well governed and a highly financial focused, bottom line focused company driving profitability through top line. So that would be the ambition, to just continue that.
And with so much of distribution and online and offline play, उसको आप कैसे utilize करोगे?
So we're very lucky that we reach 1.7 million outlets directly as Colgate Palmolive. It would be amongst the highest reach that any FMCG company has. A quarter of our business roughly goes through what we call channels of the future or modern trade plus e-commerce. And our shares in that quarter are actually higher than our shares in the remaining 75%. So it's actually a tailwind for us as those grow. But the best thing about this company is that actually we have a portfolio for the consumers who shop in general trade and the consumers who shop in modern trade e-commerce. We do have a portfolio that caters to their differing needs, which I think gives us an advantage to manage and leverage all of these channels for what the channel is also trying to do.
Clearly, for the group, for Colgate Palmolive globally, India बहुत बड़ा market है. आप यहाँ से कितने और markets cater करेंगे? आपका global expertise भी है in your previous companies that you worked. So उस point of view से आप opportunities देखते हैं?
So this business is actually focused on India, but the global company has India at the heart of their strategy. Along with US and China, it's actually a called out part of their strategy. So it's a great place for us to be and to work in.
All right. Thank you so much. It was lovely speaking with you.
Absolute
All the best.
Pleasure. Thank you so
Thank
much.
You.